Yep. I already knew it. You were already starting to doubt me. You clicked on the video going, oh, yep, another scammer, right? Well, maybe, but you won't know unless you watch the entire video, so stick around so that my retention can be high. Jokes aside, name's Stefan, not a guru, just good at what I do, and I'm going to pull back the curtains and show you everything that all the gurus won't show you on how to actually book appointments. Now, first, let me just show you some proof, okay? Here is my calendar from an agency that I ran a little while back, and you can see we were consistently, this week was a little slow as during Thanksgiving, we were consistently booking anywhere from 10 to 40 appointments a week with our cold calling team, okay? And so today I'm going to share with you all the little tactics. I'm not going to share with you the basic boring stuff like pick up the phone, call the lead. Y'all already know that stuff. Okay, y'all already know that stuff. I'm going to share with you the real sauce that no one else has ever shared before. This is an extension to this video here. If you haven't watched this video, go watch this one. Okay, this is how I book 6 points in 30 minutes cold call for SMA using a tactic no one has ever talked about. I'm going to expand on that tactic today. Let's just dive right in. Okay, first things first. Here's one of the guys I work with, Vadim. Okay, I literally told him to implement this tactic yesterday, and in his first 5 calls, he already got an inbound DM from someone saying, hey, thanks for reaching out, really happy to chat, just had a baby, so can we chat in a week or two. Boom. Like this method works wonders, and it's going to work wonders for you, and it's not even know where I'm going to start. When I start here, no, we're going to start right here with your lead sheet. Okay, step number uno is to go ahead and grab your lead sheet. As you can see, I've got a bunch of leads here, right? Ideally, in your leads, you have the name. I'll give you some sauce. Let's say you don't have the name. As you can see here, there's no name. This guy, okay, we know this guy's name is John. These are all info in manager. So you can see there's no names here, right? It's like, oh my goodness, this is such a problem. Jay Ramos, who's Jay Ramos, okay? So here's what you can do to find the names super easily. Number one, go to their website. Okay, now granted, we gotta wait. Apparently my Wi-Fi sucks. Let's go try someone else. Let's go try this one. Bold Renovate. Here we go. So there's 2 ways you can find the name super fast and super easy. Number one is go to the website. Go down to where it says About Us, which we just passed. So contact, no. Let's scroll down here. Can I get anything about us? About us? Where's our team? People usually have their team on the bottom, right? So you can see. This person doesn't have their team, so here's what you do. Okay, boldrenovate.com. Here's what we're going to do. Is we're just going to copy and paste this. And I'm just going to get rid of all this. I just want to find them on Google. So boom, this is them, right? So what I'm going to do is go to Maps, find them on Google, and we are Bold Renovate. Bold Renovations Miami. Boom, it's this one. Okay, go to the reviews. They've only got one review, but look at this. Look at this. Working with Gonzalo. Boom! What's the guy's name? You tell me. Comment it down below. It's Gonzalo. Okay, so right away, now you have the name. And so what you can do is you can either get a VA to do this for yourself, or you can go ahead and do it. Go into every one of these leads, right? And then you can go back here, right? So this guy, we did Bold Renovate. We now know his name is Gonzalo. Boom. So now when we call it, say, hey, it's Gonzalo there. Right? Boom, we get past the gatekeepers right away. This works really well if you're in a heavy gatekeeper niche. Otherwise, you can ignore this entire thing and just skip to what we're going to go to now. Okay? Which is you've got your leads. You've gotten your phone numbers. It's time to dial. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to use this script. Okay? Now, granted, I'm going to make something very clear. The script doesn't fucking matter. Okay? If you work with me, I'll make you a million different scripts. The guys I work with, I'll make them new scripts every single day because the script does not matter. Okay? And I'll just to make sure you understand this. Okay? Because everyone, myself included, always think it's a script. It's not. If right now I gave you Kevin Hart's script and you went in front of a stage of 10,000 people, would they laugh at you? Well, yeah, but just probably for the wrong reasons. They probably laugh at you because you're an idiot, not because you made the jokes funny. You see, it's not Kevin Hart. It's not the script that makes Kevin Hart good. It's Kevin Hart that makes the script good. So remember that. The script is such a small portion. It's how you use the script. Because if right now I grabbed your script and gave it to myself, or Jeremy Miner, or Alex Shimozi, or anyone good in the sales space, do you think they could book more meetings than you? And if you answer yes to that question, which if you were honest, you probably did, then you really know deep down that your script is not the problem, it's you. Okay? So remember, 80-20 in cold calling, 20% of the results come from 20% of the work, and by that I really just mean 80% of the effectiveness of your script is your tonality, not the actual script itself. Okay? That being said, here's the script we're going to use. We're going to call them up, and we're going to have interchangeable openers until we get a good open, right? So we're just going to say, hey, name, how you doing? Super casual. Oh, yeah, good. How you doing? Who is this, right? I'll be like, oh, yeah, this is Stefan. I totally forgot to mention. Let me ask you this. If I told you this is a cold call, would your answer change? Which is kind of funny because they just said they're doing good, right? So this is an opener I've never heard many people use. It's pretty cool. I have thousands of other openers. If you want, you can just hit me up on my Discord and I'll give them to you, okay? And then they'll typically laugh, right? Be like, maybe, right? I'm like, listen, I'm the best one you've ever heard all day. Give me 20 seconds. I'll share with you why. They'll say, okay, fine, go ahead. Cool. Reason I'm calling you specifically is I'm working with a few guys in niche in nearby city, getting them outcome, okay? Nothing crazy. I just kind of wanted to call you because we don't have anyone yet in your city. So let me ask you this, right? And here's what you can do, one of two things. You can either ask them this question, or you could ask them, are you guys running at full capacity yet, or do you guys still have a bit of extra room to take on a couple more people perhaps, right? And then if they say they're running capacity, no problem at all. If they say they could take on a couple more people, awesome. Then you can just go straight to like telling them, well, hey, if we can get you, if I can wave a magic wand and get you a few extra jobs without calling pain point and you believe I could, would you at least you'd be open to hearing a bit more about that, wouldn't you? And I like to do the assumed close, which I haven't written here, which is instead of would you be open, I say you'd want to hear a little bit more about how that could work, wouldn't you? Right? And then typically it's hard for them to say, no, I wouldn't. Because it's like, that's a benefit to their company. Yes, it would. Right? And then what we do is you can either explain your service here, or you can be like, gotcha, man. Well, listen, I called you out of the blue, and so let's set up a time to chat. I've got some time actually later today, or we can do tomorrow, or we can fit you in. I can kind of share a little bit about what it is we do. Okay? And then you go from down, boom, you can yada, 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 and do your own thing. And like I said here, do not copy this verbatim, tweak it to fit your style and the way you cold call. This is the way I cold call, which is very direct, very confident, very straightforward. Okay? Anyways, back to business, which is here. So let's say you got your lead. You're calling Gonzalo. Boom, you have the phone number. One or two things is going to happen. Number one, he's going to pick up, or number two, he's not going to pick up. Let's talk about what to do if he doesn't pick up. If he doesn't pick up, here's what you're going to do. Is you're going to go to their Instagram, which, as you can see, I don't even have. So let's just go to this guy's Instagram to pretend that we had this guy's. You're going to go to their Instagram, and you're going to copy and paste a message very similar to this, okay? Which is, hey, name, right? I know your time is valuable, so I'll just cut to the point. If you're looking to grow, and then here's where you insert your offer. If you're looking to get more clients for your business via ads, just be direct, right? So that you can insert benefits. I'm your guy. Have been working with, and then outwardly at the person that you're working with, like literally at their name. I've been working with at, and then insert the company name so they can click on it and see them on Instagram for the last couple months. And this is the result we got him. Right? If you want to do the same, just let me know. Would be happy to chat. It's a very simple message, very straightforward, very to the point. And this is what we send to someone that does not answer. Because here's the thing. You're already calling them. You're already here dialing them. You're here already fucking calling them. And so what extra difference does it make to go here, right? Click this little Instagram button, right? Go here, press message, and then copy and paste your message. Like, it's really not that difficult at all. Like, it takes literally maybe 3 more seconds. You're already here. You're already on the lead, etc. And then you can just highlight them a certain color, right? You can color code your people and know that, like, red means no pickup, blue means whatever. You can do that kind of stuff. But this doesn't really matter because we're going to track all our leads here, right? So calls made, pickups, pass through, people interested, meetings booked, etc. And then all your hot leads get put here, right? So all the hot leads of the people that are interested will get put here, okay? Anyways, back to business, back to this lead sheet. Okay, so let's say you call someone, they don't answer, you send them that text message, and you forget about them, and you move on. And guess what happens? After, if you do 100 cold calls a day, 70 don't pick up, you send 70 DMs. If you're lucky, you can send that many, right? Let's just say you send like 50 DMs, right? Over time, sending 50 DMs a day for 30 days, that's 1,500 DMs if I'm not mistaken, you can see how these inbound deals start to flow in without you having to do any extra work. Pretty damn cool. This is stuff no one's ever talked about, right? No one has ever talked about this stuff, which is why it's so damn valuable. Okay, because it literally gives you infinite leverage on the inputs you're already doing. You're already here cold calling. You're already here with their Instagram. Just get a bit more, bang for your buck while you're here. Okay, but let's say they do pick up, right? You call Gonzalo picks up. Okay, one of two things is going to happen, right? I'll even just draw this out to make this make sense for everyone, so it's visual. So when you call, right, there is one or two things. Either they pick up or they don't pick up. Okay, if they don't pick up, we already know we're going to send them that IG DM. Okay, very, very simple. If they do pick up, there's one of two options to happen here, right? Either they book or they do not book. And so, no matter what happens here, we still want to opt for the same thing, which is whether they book or do not book, we still want to get the same thing, which is an IG follow, okay? Whether or not somebody books or not, I still want to stay connected with them. I still want to get rewarded for the work I've just done. I've just gone out there, found all these leads, got the courage, mustered up the courage to call them, and now I've got them on the phone. The least I want is an IG follow. Why do I want an IG follow? People may not be interested now, But that doesn't mean they're forever not going to be interested. And so the way I frame it is, hey man, I'm already, like, because most guys that say no because they're doing well. It's not because you suck. They just say no because you're doing well, right? So what I say is, hey man, not a problem. I'm actually really glad you're doing well. That's all I'm trying to do is help people do better. And if you're already doing amazing, then I can't help you right now. Right? But I love connecting with guys in the industry. I've got a lot of clients in the space, and I love just expanding the kind of people that I talk to. So would love to connect with you perhaps over Instagram. We can stay in touch, and who knows, maybe in the future we can help each other out, right? If you work with roofers, hey, you never know, maybe my roof gets broken, I gotta give you a call, right? Or hey, maybe, who knows, in the future looking to expand and bring on a new team or open up a new location, and you want someone to help you run your ads and get you more deals, right? I'm your guy. So we would be more than happy to stay in touch, right? And so what you do is hey, I'm gonna shoot you a follow on Instagram. I'll shoot you a quick message so you know who I am. And then right after the call, you go in here, okay? You go back to their Instagram. So let's just go back to this guy's Instagram, and you type. You go here. It's not gonna load. Oh, maybe it is gonna load, right? So I would just be like, yo. I would not say this. I would say, hey John. Hey John, just got off the phone with you. Was fun chatting. Super glad you are doing well. And keep up the amazing work. And then you could send him another message, which would be like, by the way, love your profile, looks really good. I'm not going to send this, obviously I'm not calling John right now, but you can see how this can work, right? And then the goal is to get them to follow you back and or even just reply to your message, because the second you reply to their message, you get removed out of the request folder into the inbox, and so following up with them becomes way easier. And I'll show you how you want to follow up too, because a lot of people don't understand this. Here's how you follow up. Simply put, after you follow up a bunch of these guys, all your Instagram is going to be filled up is, the niche you want to work with. When they post a story, one, just like it all the time. People always see people that like their stuff, and so you just stay top of mind. And two, maybe there's a story that you resonate with, right? It's go time. No, right? So here, you could be like, yo, these jerseys are sick. You guys better win, or something like that. We made it, right? So you could comment on this. Or here, ranked number 5 in the small company category for South Florida. Wow, this guy's actually good, right? But here, what I would do is here. I would be like, man, love to see this. You've got a great team, amazing culture. Seems like it'd be super fun to work there. Just like a super genuine compliment that has nothing to do with following up, but just staying top of mind. And guess what happens? When this guy does need someone, guess who he's going to think of? You, because you're the one that stayed top of mind the entire time. This is how powerful this method can be. Okay, let's talk about the last thing. Let's say so if you don't book them, you frame as, hey, would love to network, yada, yada. Let's say you do book them. Okay, what I do is once I book them, I say, sweet man, hey, you know what? What's your Instagram? I'll just shoot you over a follow there. Just kind of want to see some of the stuff you're doing, and that way you also can connect with me somewhere else if you can't find my number. Right? I want to keep it super chill, super nonchalant, no big deal. And I just want to follow them on Instagram because guess what? This is a prospective client. If they follow me on Instagram, they're way more likely to show up, right? And your Instagram doesn't even have to be like optimized, Like if I go to my Instagram, right? Your Instagram doesn't have to be quote unquote optimized for your agency. Look at this. If I booked a call to prospect and they saw this, they're like, man, this guy's got a life. This guy's real. This guy's cool. He's got friends. He's hiking. He's got a cool picture. He's traveling, right? He's with his buddies. Look at all these beautiful places he's going to. Man, like this guy seems like a person of value. And they're way more likely to hop on the call now because they see, wow, look, this guy's real. This guy's real. This guy's someone of value. So they're way more likely to actually want to hop on the call with you. So you don't even have to have an agency account, right? It could just be a very personal account like this. Just make it look good, right? And obviously if you have client wins, obviously this is for agency people, right? Some of the boys wins, some crazy wins that we've got going on, right? Like Josh literally just hit like 11K. It's crazy, right? Anyways, you could post those there, but it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Okay, and so if we go back to this, the reason why we do this is we want to make Instagram a hub for inbound. Why? We can just start posting stories, and once again, you don't have to post stories that are related to agency. It could be a story of you, traveling or drinking a coffee, or you working, or just sharing a bit of insight onto your life. And what will happen is you'll start to build parasocial relationships, and all parasocial relationship really is just a relationship where someone feels they know you without really knowing you, right? So kind of like what I'm doing now. You may feel you kind of get to know me a little bit. Right? Like, you're like, damn, I feel like I get to know this guy. He likes to fawn. He likes to hike. He likes to hunt. He likes to be out in the woods. He likes to camp, right? He doesn't really like the that city lifestyle. He drinks his coffee, right? He likes wearing camo, but I don't even know who you are. Or maybe that sounds rude. If you do, I love getting tech with you guys. So for context, if you send me a DM on Instagram, I'll reply to you. I reply to every single person. I'm not Like, I don't think that I'm above anyone else. I'll reply to you. So text me if you want. Anyways, we digress. The point is I'm building parasocial relationships, and you should too with your prospects. And so your stories don't even have to be anything crazy. Once in a while, you can do a story lead post, which looks kind of like this. So here, boom. Right? 7.6K first month together. DM me a scale if you want to partner one. I want to get these results. And so once in a while, you could just share client wins, right? And then once in a while, you could add a call to action. Super simple. And guess what? You've now got an Instagram account with hundreds, preferably thousands of followers of your ideal niche, of the people you work with. And so when you post win and say, hey, working with this guy and this results he just got, DM me if you want to work together, these people go, damn. This guy's actually good. I remember this guy. He called me, and he was actually really nice. And he was smart. He was confident. He's been liking my post. You know, he's been following up with me, just chatting with me normally like a normal human being. You know what? Maybe I want to hit this guy up. And you'll start to get inbound deals from work you did weeks or months ago. This is like this stuff no one's ever talked about. Okay, because all these people are gurus and they don't even know anything. They just like talk and say, well, I don't know, do this, right? I've done this shit myself. It works. I'll even show you. Let me see. I'm going to try not to leak anything. Let me pull something up. Okay, so this is Joe. He's an 8-figure entrepreneur. He's got like over 400,000 Instagram followers. And I DM'd him a long time ago to work with him. Okay? And so here. This is like... I'll try and show some of this stuff like here. My man strapped up. He had a picture of a gun. So I just sent like, like a funny little, whatever, right? Damn, I'm hungrier than I've ever been. Who made that deserves a medal, right? He posted like a story of his dinner, right? And then he said like, oh, looking for someone to do a podcast with. I was like, I mean, I got a YouTube channel, right? And then he's like, whatever, would love to connect. Man, that'd be awesome. And just out of nowhere, right? Have a great day, Joe, right? You too. Just, I'm not even saying anything to do with follow-ups. I'm just letting him know, hey, I'm here. And guess what happened? I messaged him on, this is 7/24. Hey, bro, got a project for you. Boom! Out an inbound deal from a fucking 8-figure entrepreneur. And I messaged him way back. Like, look at this. This is 7. Oh my, it's like 6 months. Look at this. Oh, anyways, regardless, over 6 months of following up. And then guess what? I landed a huge whale client. Why? Because the strategy works. Because I've done it. Because I'm not a fucking guru. I'm just showing you what I've done and what works. So implement this shit. It works. It's incredible. No one's talked about it. No one does this stuff. You will stand out from your competition. I promise you this is amazing. Okay? If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I reply to every single person, or comment down below. Okay? And do me a favor. If you like this, share this with someone that you care about, that you want to see succeed. Share this with someone. Give them some value. Okay? Put some good reciprocity in the world. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm 1 minute late for a call. Adios, amigos. Later, cowboy. See you in a blue moon, Alagoon. Talk to you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Adios, Gyarados. Peace.